Hey everybody, it's me, Matty D of In the Black Coaching. It's been a good minute since I've done a video, and been meaning to do one. And right now is a good time to do a video, as you know, with the whole world on this pandemic and freaking out, panicking. Oh my God, what do I do? COVID-19, coronavirus, what's going on? And this video is for you guys who are. If you're in the United States watching this, pretty much every state I feel like is going to be under some sort of shutdown or lockdown. Where I'm in Virginia, they announced on Monday that all 9 essential businesses will be closed for a month till about April 23rd. Maryland, the same thing, where I was born and raised, and it's just one at the other. So you're in a state that hasn't done it yet. You're probably going to be like, well, it's going to happen some point. So yes, it will. And some of you are in states where you have to stay home, like California, New York, Illinois, and West Virginia, who has the least cases so far. They were like, nah, fuck this. Everyone stay the fuck home. They issued a stay-at-home order for them, which is good and interesting that they did that, but but then again, I wouldn't think do that because West Virginia gets made fun of so much. So what I want to talk about in this video is for those of you who are stuck at home with family, mom, dad, uncle, whoever it is, that you now have to be around 24/7 and you can't leave the house, and because you're stuck. What are you gonna do? So as much as it sucks, and much as it sucks, you don't like it and everything else right now, the way that you want to pivot this and change your perception is asking this question: how is this for me? And one thing, as you're watching this video, start breathing deeply. Okay, breathing through your nose, long inhale, long exhale through your mouth, and breathe through the diaphragm with your stomach. Okay, because when you ask these questions, you want to ask them to feel better. You're not really asking for an answer, but in this case, how is this for me? How is this for me? That's a question that'll change how the situation is for you, because you control your life. You make of it. You are literally the center of your universe, and you're creating everything: the good, the bad, the ugly, in between everything else. So the question that I highly, highly suggest you ask is, how is this for me? It may not, and you may be thinking like, that's crazy and this is bullshit. Like, how in the world is this for me? But it is, because the irony of it all is that your power, your power to change things and everything else, lies in the emotions that you do not want to feel. It's things that hurt, stink, nasty, ugh. That's where it is. Not to go too deep on you, but you are infinite on the beings. We're very powerful. We can change anything and do anything. So if you're coming in this world to have experience, where you're going to hide your power? It's going to be hidden in things that you do not want to experience, the things that you don't like, the things that make you go ugh, like things that make you feel angry, hurt, sad, guilty. Fears. Fear is a huge thing right now. So by dealing with those emotions and dissolving them, you actually continue to expand. You reintegrate with your power, and then you can further facilitate change in your life and lives of others, and have a better way. So the question again you want to ask is, how is this for me? And you want to start breathing and feeling out the emotions you have with regards to whatever parent it is or person in your life, whatever the case is, because right now you got time to do it. Especially if school's closed, if you work from home, or maybe in case you have, unfortunately, jobs lost because your business was deemed non-essential and closed down, you have the time right now to really buckle down and start working on yourself within. Because I'm telling you right now, if you buckle down and do this shit now, when this is done, because it will pass, everything passes at some point, you're going to come out of it way ahead, way better, happier, more peace, doing this stuff now than if you don't work on it, because then what happens is, but not right now, you have these emotions that are inside that they're trying to be felt and be reintegrated, okay? Dealing with your parent, then you have the fear of the whole virus thing, that if you don't deal with that, that's going to be thrown in there too. Whatever you don't deal with emotionally follows you throughout your life, and then anything else that you don't deal with gets added to that. So all you're doing is adding more and more, literally emotional stress for you, that you spend so much time and energy unconsciously pushing down, whereas if you just felt it out, all the energy can go towards creating what you prefer to experience. Okay, this is a very different video than everything else, but it's the same thing I've said before all the time. You know, you can comment and you can complain and you know and be like, oh my god, it sucks, and that's fine, but talking about how much your situation sucks, it's crap and scary doesn't make it any different. You have to deal with the emotions that are there. That's what it comes down to. Because if you don't, nothing gets better. You just get more stressed out and everything, more stressed out, more afraid, whatever. This is the time right now in all of human history for everybody here to deal with your emotions, deal with the things you don't want to feel, deal with these issues, because if you do, you're going to just continue to grow and expand, have more of your power, and then you can go off and do what you want, because once this thing passes, you'll take off like a rocket compared to everyone else. Because right now, everyone's having to kind of slow down, hunker down, and just be afraid, but you don't have to. This is not a time to be afraid. Being afraid right now and panicking, you're gonna feel that, but to continue to wallow in those emotions doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do you jack shit, actually, which is funny. People want to feel better and everything else, but then you know we won't deal with the emotions that we don't want to deal with, and then if we do, we're like, how do I deal with them? And I can tell you from my own personal experience, when you're having to breathe through fear, it's a hard one to do because you really feel like, holy shit, like I can't do anything. But once it goes away, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, I got this. This is great. You're gonna feel lighter, happier. You're gonna be like, this ain't shit. Because right now, honestly, I'll tell you right now with the media, I think they're hyping this up. It's not as bad as you think it is. Yes, there are people who get infected. It's not a death sentence. You can pass it. You can survive it. There was a baby in China who was born with who had it, and the baby beat it in 17 days without any medicine whatsoever. And it was an old person who beat it. It was like 80 years old. They beat it too. So it all comes down to, if you want to beat this thing, it comes down to two things. One, your health. Actually, no, not two things. It comes down to this. It's your health, your physical health, and your emotional health. Okay? Because you do have people who are young, who are in their 30s, who are healthy, but they get it. Why? Because one, I won't know all the reasons, but one, they may have a compromised immune system that's not as strong. Or number two, what people don't realize, that if you are stressing out right now this time and freaking out, even though you're still healthy, eating well, the emotional energy you have around this stuff, if you're freaking out, stressed, whatever, that weakens your immune system too. That makes you more susceptible to being sick. I've been through this before in my life. So you can be healthy physically, but if you're emotionally, you're like, oh my God, freaking the fuck out, you can still contract it and it'll show up. And even if you don't, and even if it doesn't happen like that, if it happens to you, as long as you maintain, like, you breathe the emotions, you breathe, you take care of yourself, take care of yourself, and still deal with the emotions of around it, you'll be fine. Again, getting the virus is not a death sentence. You can beat anything. People beat cancer, but again, back to it, it's dealing with the emotions. Make sure your emotional health is 100%. Also along with your physical health. Buying toilet paper doesn't do shit for that. So if you bought toilet paper, congratulations, you bought into the fear. So as far as that goes, this is definitely an interesting time in the history of human beings. We've been through pandemics before. We keep surviving them. We've been through the bubonic plague, the Spanish flu. There's this. There's natural disasters. Human beings have been through so much crap, and yet we're still here. And every time something happens, we're like, oh my God, we're gonna die. Let me get through. We're like, oh shit, we made it. Like, we keep going because we just don't stop. Bad boy, we won't stop. Because can't stop. I'm done being cheesy. But in this time right now, I can say this on the video in this note: just breathe, practice deep breathing and breathe, because that brings you back to being present. When you're present, and both your hemispheres, your brain are balanced. Your nervous system is balanced, you can navigate through anything because you're calm. You're like, okay, I got this, and that's all it is. So take care of yourself, be safe, work your emotional health, work your emotional issues. If you do all that, you'll be fine. I'm willing to bet you'll be fine. Okay, and Just breathe deeply and you'll be fine. Practice the breathing, master the breathing I talk about. You breathe in through your nose, long inhale through your nose, long exhale through your mouth, breathing with your diaphragm. And I'll post a link for that video down below too, so you can see what I'm talking about. Because that's really healthy breathing. So right now is a good time just to deal with the emotions of the person that drives you nuts. Because as you deal with emotions and release them or dissolve them, you will change and they will too, and suddenly things will get better. Because when they do something, you'll be like, whatever, and you'll just be able to do what you want. So this is time to buckle down, strategize, get right within yourself, love yourself, and love people who piss you off and things, because that's truly a gift. It's weird to say, but they bring up stuff in you that's there for you to deal with, and when you deal with it, you'll be like way ahead of the crowd. So with that being said, I love you. Comment below your thoughts. How are things for you guys? What's going on in the world with you? How are things? You on lockdown? You're not? Does this video help? I'll keep doing more on this, more tips that I come across and things, because right now it's needed. And but yeah, that's it, everybody. So I'll post some more, like I said, post some more videos on this. And with that, all right, as I always say, get in the black. Peace.